Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kay and thank you for joining me today. So I am doing part 2 of the wintry background in Rita Berman's winter seasonal colouring book, but my copy is also, the one that I'm doing it in is actually the compilation book. So yeah, the swirls at the top, I decided to use my Inktense pencils. So I'm using Malibu 1213, Mineral Blue 1215, Violet Blue 0805 and Deep Violet 0760. So I decided to use those colours because it's in keeping with the background colours as well. And I thought, yeah, it is going to be darker, but I thought that was fine, you know, it'll be fine, it'll look nice, because I wanted to use similar colours with lilacs, purples, light blues, and just your standard blues as well. And so you can see that I've just done a little part of it on video. I didn't want my videos to be too long because I know people don't often watch quite long videos, and I'd just like to also say thank you as well for watching my first part and your lovely comments. I have sort of glanced over the comments but not had a time to reply yet, but I will do that on the first part of the video. So now you can see I'm activating it with my Derwent push button water brush, which I thoroughly enjoy using and thoroughly recommend as well. So you can see that's basically how beautiful Inktense looks. It's just such a lovely medium. So that's all that done, and then I am now using my white Posca to go over the black lines in the swirls, just because rather than having black outlines, I think white lines look better, you know, for the theme, as in the wintry background. I think it looks better. So I just go over everything with my favourite white to use, which is the Posca 1M white. And then I decided that some parts of the background needed a little bit more shading. So I am using my Black Widow pencils just around certain areas, like the bottom of the picture, the bottom of the background, and certain areas, to just darken them up a little bit with some pencil shading. So I'm using BW94 Everglade, Skye, I think it's called Skye MN037, which was the first pencil, but it was so short that the name had been taken off because I've sharpened it. MN083, which is Denim, Pleasant Blue, which is DG149, Purple Haze, which is CB65, and Blue Tongue, which is DG157. I will include all the supplies that I've used on the background in this part in the description below so that you can have a look. So yeah, I think it definitely looks a little bit better. That would not focus, that pencil. I don't know why there eventually. Yeah, I decided to just add a little bit of darker shading in places because I thought it'd just make a difference, and I think it did. Now, excuse my cold, I'm getting all sniffly now. I decided to use some, what do we call it, confetti, along with my Quickie glue pen. So I'm using Nuvo confetti here. I'm using silver tinsel snowflakes and ice white circles. So you can, if you type that into Google, hopefully places will come up which sell those. Not many places sell them. It might come in a pack of 4 rather than being able to get them individually. But I thought, I haven't used confetti for ages on a page, and I really wanted to have a variety of supplies used for the background. So I thought confetti would fit quite well. The Quickie glue pen you can actually purchase from Amazon. It's quite easily available. It comes either singly, I think, or in a pack of 3. And I'm using a picking tool. I got that from Amazon quite a few years back. It's called, I think it's just called a picking tool for people who make models, miniature models. I think it's for that purpose, but obviously it's useful for us colorists when we want to add some special effects as well. So yeah, that thing that I'm using to pick up the confetti is called a picking tool and is used by people who make miniature models. So yeah, I finish off and make some more, add some more confetti, and now I am adding metallic paints. So these are my metallic paints from, where are they from? They're from Etsy. So I have the Art Spirits True Silver, which I'm going to use on the very large star. Before that though, if you look, I'm using the Uni-ball silver gel pen just for some details. I'm going to use them on some of the stars, and I'm going to use them on the dots, you know, the little swirls, the dotty swirls. So I use my Uni-ball silver gel, which I think is one of the best silver gel pens you can get. And I then start to use the True Silver from the Art Spirits on Etsy. It's an absolutely gorgeous silver. I use some paints from Reneeissance Colours. She's also on Etsy. I use some paints from Sparks Aquarelle, which is a watercolour shop in France. So you can, she is on Etsy as well, Sparks Aquarelle. And then the dot card that I use later is actually from, gosh, I can't remember, Lizzie's Studio. I'm not sure that they are available anymore. So these are the Sparks Aquarelles that you can see me using right now. They are glitter watercolour paints. They're absolutely gorgeous. They do take a while to arrive. I think they took 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks for me, but they're definitely worth it. They come, I think there's a warm colour set and a this set basically, which is more blues and purples. Gorgeous paints, absolutely stunning paints. And yeah, for the larger elements on the page, I decided to use the glitter paints and the metallic paints. And then for the smaller details, I was going for my, I'm going to use my metallic gel pens basically. So this paint that I'm using right now is also in the Sparks Aquarelle palette. And yeah, beautiful glittery paint, absolutely stunning. They are rather pricey, but most paints on Etsy are quite pricey. So this, what I'm using now is, like I said, a dot card. I think it's called a unicorn dot card. I'm not sure. From Lizzie's Art Studio UK. Like I said, I don't think it's available anymore. I have asked a couple of times if they're going to come out, if she's going to come out with some half or quarter pans in those colours, because they are stunning and I'd like to have more of them rather than just the dot card. And she did say yes, so I think I need to check if they are available. I do periodically check if they are available or not. Now you can see that the black lines are getting sort of not smudged, but a little bit dulled by the metallic paint, which is what happens. I do go over all those black lines later with a white Posca. Like I said, I think outlining in white, if you want to give it a wintry look, is, in my opinion, a better look than just keeping the black lines rather than going over the black lines with something like a Faber-Castell Pitt pen. So now what am I up to? Yes, I'm using my silver gel pen, my Uni-ball silver gel pen again, to go over all the dots. So there is this background did actually take me, I mean, for this part, it took me quite a while. I think it took me something like 2 to 3 hours to do all of this, which is quite a long time, but it's worth it in the end with the way it looks. So purple and blue Uni-ball gel pens, I decided to go over some of the star features, the ones that are a little bit larger with that. My blue metallic, this blue metallic, wasn't working particularly, didn't seem to be working particularly well. which is unusual for the Uni-ball gel pens. Maybe it's running out, but it doesn't look like it's running out from the barrel. And so I'm using my purple Uni-ball gel pen, which appears to be working a bit better, and sort of just adding it in where I think is necessary. So yeah, I like to use a lot of different mediums, a lot of different shiny, glittery mediums for sort of, you know, wintry pages. And that's it. I think that's my blue and my purple. And then I am going to use my white Posca. I think I was just showing you that I was going to use my white Posca to go around to go over the black lines. Now I'm using my Jelly Roll, Sakura Jelly Roll glaze pens. I'm using the blue and the light blue for this snowflake. Again, just using a different medium, just to give a little bit of interest and a variety. Now I'm using my favourite Uni-ball sparkling silver gel pen, which is ultra shiny, for the stars. And this is my Uni-ball Uni-ball blue, sparkling blue and sparkling purple for this little feature. And then again, my blue metallic gel pen to go over some of the details. And yeah, just use my white Posca to go over everything, so everything's been gone over. I didn't show that on camera. And now I am using Stickles, because I haven't used Stickles for ages, and this is a page I think that my Stickles, Stardust, Twinkle and Icicle are the ones that I used. They will look really good. Now, I started adding it to the dots, and then I realised that the black dots, the black line will show. So then I decided, before I put the Stickles on, I'm going to put the white Posca on, so that there is no like black that's glaringly obvious when you know, over the Stickles, because these pale Stickles are quite translucent, so you'd be able to see the black line, and I didn't want that. So I went over with white Posca first before I added my Stickles. It's always a learning curve when I'm colouring. I do sort of amend things as it goes. And this is my completed page, I think, yeah. I hope you like it. It is very shiny and glittery and stuff, but that's what I think makes it look nicer. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.